proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, are here for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right toothpaste. The cold winter air as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of southeast New Mexico.
It's the Big Savings Meat Sale at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. Chicken fryer thighs, previously frozen, 99 cents a pound. Sirloin cut pork chops, family pack, $1.99 a pound. Choice beef bottom round roast, family pack, $4.49 a pound. And farm-raised raw catfish nuggets, $1.49 a pound at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. And right now, Coca-Cola Select Flavors, 20-pack cans, $10.99 each at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. Pressure Services LLC in Artesia has immediate openings for experienced vacuum truck, kill truck, and hydrovac operators. Operators must hold a Class A CDL or Class D CDL, at least 2 years of experience, and be at least 25 years of age. All positions require a clean driving record and must be able to pass a DOT drug and alcohol screen. Pressure Services offers great pay with IRA benefits and employer contributions toward health benefits. Please apply in person at 402 West Main in Artesia, inside the AIDS Safety Facility. Equal opportunity
Hey,
employer.
Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs!
To be a champion, each team member must do their part to help the team win. That is true in business too. Edge Safety and Services LLC want to do their part to help your business win. They specialize in several field services: sandblasting, coating steamers, pressure washing, repairs, and cleanouts. Edge Safety also offers drug and alcohol screening and on-site services and safety trainings to make you better. Edge Safety and Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Attention high school students and parents. ENMU Open House Spring Preview Day is Saturday, March 23rd. Future Greyhounds can get information about admission and scholarships, meet with the faculty to talk about potential majors, get a specialized campus tour, and win great prizes, including a $500 scholarship. Don't miss out on this great opportunity to experience ENMU. Sign up today at enmu.edu/open house. Eastern New Mexico University, student success. That's what we're about. Sign up today for the 2-day Reload Camp with Coach Tom George, Saturday and Sunday, April 13th and 14th in Artesia, New Mexico.
The goal of Reload is to take our camp to locations that don't always have a lot of opportunities.
The 2-day Reload Camp is for all ages, all positions, and features college, NFL, and local coaches.
They do it because they want to impact young people. I'm not saying every professional and college coach is like that, but the ones that come to my camp are, because I don't have it any other way.
Saturday and Sunday, April 13th and 14th in Artesia, New Mexico. Sign up today at QBimpact.com. Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities for exploration. We strive to utilize these advances and stay abreast of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com.
If you're looking for a career that offers challenge, purpose, and opportunity while valuing you and your work-life balance, we invite you to start your journey at Coterra Energy. Here at Coterra Energy, our operations are growing fast, and we're looking for qualified individuals for field and office positions. New employees are eligible to receive a sign-on bonus, and once hired, they'll receive an unmatched benefits package. Producing energy, empowering people, building community. Text Coterra, COTERRA, to 71441 to start your journey today. Coterra Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
Forest Tire, mile after mile, we've been with you for almost 80 years. Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia has always been known for its great atmosphere and even better food. Well, now you can come in and enjoy a delicious meal with a glass of beer or wine. Come see our full beverage menu today. Don't forget about our lunch buffet with lots of sweets, and we cater too. Come see us now for all upcoming parties and events. The Perkins family invites your family to come in and enjoy a meal with us. La Fonda Restaurant, proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, are here for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. But everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right toothpaste. The cold winter air as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests. Protect your family's most important investment, your home, and protect your children and pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today and let our fully licensed pest control professionals start working for you and your family. Find us fast in names and numbers. Call 623-5344, serving all of southeast New Mexico.
It's the Big Savings Meat Sale at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. Chicken fryer thighs, previously frozen, 99 cents a pound. Sirloin cut pork chops, family pack, $1.99 a pound. Choice beef bottom round roast, family pack, $4.49 a pound. And farm-raised raw catfish nuggets, $1.49 a pound at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. And right now, Coca-Cola Select Flavors, 20-pack cans, $10.99 each at Fenn's Country Market in Artesia. Pressure Services LLC in Artesia has immediate openings for experienced vacuum truck, kill truck, and hydrovac operators. Operators must hold a Class A CDL or Class D CDL, at least 2 years of experience, and be at least 25 years of age. All positions require a clean driving record and must be able to pass a DOT drug and alcohol screen. Pressure Services offers great pay with IRA benefits and employer contributions toward health benefits. Please apply in person at 402 West Main in Artesia, inside the Aid Safety Facility. Equal opportunity employer.
Hey, Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs!
To be a champion, each team member must do their part to help the team win. That is true in business too. Edge Safety and Services LLC want to do their part to help your business win. They specialize in several field services: sandblasting, coating steamers, pressure washing, repairs, and cleanouts. Edge Safety also offers drug and alcohol screening and on-site services and safety trainings to make you better. Edge Safety and Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Attention high school students and parents. ENMU Open House Spring Preview Day is Saturday, March 23rd. Future Greyhounds can get information about admission and scholarships, meet with the faculty to talk about potential majors, get a specialized campus tour, and win great prizes, including a $500 scholarship. Don't miss out on this great opportunity to experience ENMU. Sign up today at enmu.edu/open house. Eastern New Mexico University, student success. That's what we're about. Sign up today for the 2-day Reload Camp with Coach Tom George, Saturday and Sunday, April 13th and 14th in Artesia, New Mexico.
The goal of Reload is to take our camp to locations that don't always have a lot of opportunities.
The 2-day Reload Camp is for all ages, all positions, and features college, NFL, and local coaches.
They do it because they want to impact young people. I'm not saying every professional and college coach is like that, but the ones that come to my camp are, because I don't have it any other way.
Saturday and Sunday, April 13th and 14th in Artesia, New Mexico. Sign up today at QBimpact.com.
Well, welcome back here to KSTP Radio and KSTPTV.com, where the Bulldogs and the Lady Bulldogs come to play. Artesia Lady Bulldogs fall in game one of our doubleheader as the man, I must have got the wrong lineup cards. I don't know what happened here. I didn't have number 20 pitching for Carlsbad. So I have to make that change right quick. They're finally coming onto the field. So who's at shortstop? I don't know. See if I can get her number. It's number 7 at shortstop. Man, I looked at how did I get the wrong lineup? So Hannah Sanders comes into shortstop. Hopefully that's the only, nope, number 15 is at first base. Yikes. Here I've been waiting this whole time, and then they made a bunch of changes, and the lineup sheet I had was apparently not the right one. There's Kayleen Fuentes in the first pitch. Inside, ball 1. And I had a long time to get it right, but I didn't somehow. All right, so Fuentes ready to go. Here's the wind in the 1-0. Called strike 1. 1-1 now the count. Game 1, if you didn't hear it or see it, Bulldogs fell to the Cave Girls 5-4 in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch, high and away, ball 2, 2-1 now to Morrison. On deck is Zoe Warren, and in the hole, Caden Apodaca for the Lady Bulldogs. Bulldogs were leading 4-2 going into this bottom of the 7th, and I'll tell you what happened if you didn't, in case you missed it. The pitch swung on. Chopper up the middle. Shortstop will cut it off, throw it across in time. 6-3. The put out. And the Bulldogs have one out now here on the ground out. And it'll bring Zoe Warren to the plate. She'll step in on the right side. Her first time to face Fuentes here in the second half of our doubleheader. First pitch, called, strike 1. So the Bulldogs went into the bottom 7th leading 4-2. Carlsbad was able to load the bases up, and with 2 outs and their number 4 hitter at the plate, she hit a ball out to left center field, and all 3 runs scored, and they won with that walk-off. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 for Warren. On deck is Apodaca, and in the hole Aguilar for the Lady Bulldogs. Kaylee Fuentes in the circle. And I'll have to get all the defense here in a minute, as I had the wrong lineup sheet. There's a line drive right out of play, foul ball, so the count remains 0-2. The second baseman is still Weldon. The shortstop is now Sanders. Third baseman is number 4. Go ahead and make that change. Aubrey Hernandez. All right, here's the wind in the 0-2 to Warren. Swung on, little blooper, and it's going to be caught just in the green behind or over to the right of second base, and the second baseman Weldon will catch out for out number 2 on the pop fly. So the Bulldogs first 2 up and first 2 down, and that'll bring the number 3 hitter in the lineup, number 24, Caden Apodaca, to the plate. First pitch. Ooh, called a strike. Way out on that outside edge. 0-1 the count. So Apodaca steps back in, gets ready to go. And the pitcher, Kayleen Fuentes, onto the rubber. Looks at her wristband, now has her pitch. Swing and a foul tip straight back. Strike 2 on Caden. On deck for the Bulldogs is the DH, or the designated player, actually, number 15, Perseus Aguilar, and the shortstop, Kinsey Carlo, in the hole. If they can get a 2-out rally going here with Apodaca at the plate. 0-2 the count. And here's the pitch. Swung on, foul ball off the left side, and it'll be out of play for just a foul ball strike. The count remains 0-2. Beautiful evening here in Carlsbad. The sun has gone down. The lights are on. I mean, there's still a little bit of sunlight out there, but the lights are on at the ballpark. Wind in the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Dropped it. Dropped the third strike, but she'll throw it down, and that will be the end of the inning as the Bulldogs go down 1-2-3. And so after we've played a half an inning, 0-0, Carlsbad's half, bottom of the first, coming up.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
To plant or not to plant? That is the question. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Our tomato plants and pepper plants are ready to go. If you plant them now, you might have homegrown tomatoes and peppers before anyone else. Or the frost might kill them. As Clint Eastwood would say, do you feel lucky? You'll either be the smartest gardener in the county or you'll get to replant them all over again. I say go for it. You'll get more practice and we'll get more business. This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company, and I apologize to William Shakespeare.
All right, we're heading into the bottom of the first inning, and in the circle for the Bulldogs will be Maddie Martinez, and she just threw her last warm-up pitch. And coming to the plate from the left side, number 17, Bianca Villa. Playing out in center field. On deck is Paris Weldon, and in the hole, number 6, Michaela Chester. Michaela playing third base here in this ball game. Defensively for the Bulldogs, Warren, Morrison, and Tucker from left to right. Rodriguez, Carlo, Jimenez, and Apodaca third to first. Catching is Elizabeth De La Riva and Maddie Martinez in the circle. There's your Bulldog defense, and here's the first pitch. Bottom of the first, game 2. Swung on. Right back to the pitcher. She throws it to first base, and scooping it up over there and making the out is Caden Apodaca. So that is out. Number 1-3 on the first pitch. And so that'll bring number 11 to the plate, Paris Weldon. Step in on the right side. And here's the first pitch from Maddie Martinez to Weldon. Ball 1. Again, Maddie will step back into the circle and take a look at her pitch from the sign. And here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on. Play for strike 1. 1-1 now the count. On deck is Michaela Chester, and in the hole, Hannah Sanders. They're 3-4 hitters. As Paris Weldon steps back in with a 1-1 count. Maddie waiting, and now she'll get her pitch. Step back onto the rubber and ready to go. Oh, and that hit the batter. I think it did. So hit by pitch puts the first base runner of the game on. She'll trot down to first base. And that'll bring the number 4 hitter in the lineup. Well, what is going on here? I don't have the right order still. I don't know what I'm doing here. Here's the pitch inside. So it is number 4, Aubrey Hernandez at the plate. I'm losing my mind. She saw ball 1, 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch from Maddie. Swung on. Raked down the line on the left side. Foul. 1-1 now the count to Hernandez. Get the ball gathered back up. Maddie ready to go. 1-1 the count and the pitch. Change up, ground ball, 1 hop. Oh, she didn't get there, and she did get there in time. So instead of tossing it, Carlo decided to go and tag the base, and she gets the out on the fielder's choice. 6. She tagged tagged the base, and that'll bring up Hannah Sanders. Nope. Yep, number 7. Playing shortstop in this game. Steps in. First pitch high, ball 1. All right, so Maddie ready to go. Here's the wind in the 1-0. Called strike 1. Inside corner, good pitch. So 1-1 now. And back onto the rubber is Maddie. Here's the wind in the pitch. Swung on, hit foul. Ooh, just foul. Boy, that was close down the left field line. All right, so stepping back in after they got the ball gathered up, Hannah Sanders, 1-2 the count. Madison Martinez ready to go in the circle, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. She got her swinging, that is out. Number 3, Carlsbad, got no hits, no runs, no errors, and 1 runner on base. We've played a full inning. It's 0-0 here at the ballpark in Carlsbad. We'll be back.
Wilbanks Trucking Services in Artesia is seeking dedicated and motivating individuals to join their team. Immediate openings include CDL drivers with pay starting at $25 to $33 per hour.
By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
All right, we're back and leading off here to start things off at the top of the second. Number 15, Mercedes Aguilar. She's DPing in this ball game. And she'll take a look at Kayleen Fuentes for the first time. Here's the pitch, way outside, ball 1. On deck for Artesia is the shortstop, number 12, Kinsley Carlo, and in the hole, the third baseman, number 7, Kinsley Rodriguez. Fuentes ready to go. Looks at her wristband, gets the pitch. And here it is. Swing and a miss. Strike one on a big cut by Perseus, but a better pitch by Fuentes. Have Madrid out in left, Villa in center, and Hernandez in right for the Cave Girls. Hernandez, Sanders, Weldon, and McAvoy from third to first. Catching was a great play over at third base. And that is out. Number one on the line drive, hot drive. So one down. To the plate comes the shortstop, Mackenzie Carlo, for the Lady Bulldogs. And who am I missing on my lineup for? Oh, it's my catcher. Catcher is Faith Rivera, number 12. First pitch, foul tipped, back for strike one. So they gather that up and get it back out to Fuentes. 0-0 here in the top of the second. One out for the Lady Bulldogs as Carlos steps back in on the right side. And here's the pitch. Swung on, and that's a base hit into left field for the first base hit of the ball game for the Bulldogs. Shot it between third and first, and third and short. It was between third and first, but a little bit narrower. It was between third and short. And so now to the plate will come the third baseman for Artesia, number 7, Kinsley Rodriguez. She'll step in on the right side with a runner down at first base in Carlo. One out here in the top of the second. And the wind in the pitch. Down and in, ball one. Rodriguez steps back in, and Fuentes gets her pitch. Called strike one. Caught the inside half. So 1-1 now the count to Kinsley. On deck is the pitcher, number 10, Madison Martinez, and in the hole the catcher, number 18, Elizabeth De La Riva for the Bulldogs. Fuentes looks at her wristband and now gets ready to wind in the pitch. Good changeup, way out in front. On the swing was Rodriguez. So the count now goes to 1-2. Again, Fuentes looks at her wristband, and now the pitch. Swung on, chopped foul. 4 foul ball strike, and so the count remains 1-2 to Rodriguez. Fuentes once again in circle on the rubber. Here's the 1-2. She looked at her wristband. Rodriguez ready to go with a pitch. Down and in, ball 2. 2-2 now the count. They took about 30, almost 40 minutes between the games. So game 2 here with the twilight back behind us. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul to the right side. Inline drive fashion. I think everybody's okay over there. So the count remains 2-2, 1 out. Runner down at first base is Mackenzie Carlo. Mackenzie got there via single, a 1-out single here in the top of the second. And the pitch from Fuentes, down and in, ball 3. So a full count now for Kinsley. She's had a good at bat. She has seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pitches. Fouled off 2 of them and has a 3-2 count. Fuentes sees the number from her catcher, looks at her wristband, and then call timeout, does Rodriguez at the plate. So we'll do it all again. See if they change the pitch or if she just brings it. Nope, she looked down at it. Could be the same pitch. We don't know. Here's the wind in the pitch. Swung on, fouled back again, off to the right now to play. So the count remains. That sounded like it hit a car. Hopefully not Joby's. Because really that's Pam's, my wife. She'll be mad at me if I let a ball hit it. But I don't think it did the way it went. So here's the pitch. Full count. Fuentes. Oh, that's inside for ball 4. And that puts Carlo at second and Rodriguez at first with Madison Martinez coming to the plate. Maddie, the pitcher here in game number 2. With 1 out, she's got runners at first and second. And the right-hander will step in and face the right-hander, Kalian Fuentes, for the first time today. And the pitch. Oh, inside. She got out of the way of it. Ball 1. She kind of shook her head grinning. She didn't want to let that hit her leg. I would have felt it if it hit her leg. And I'm a fragile flower. All right, so 1-0 the count. Maddie ready to go. Fuentes with the pitch. Outside. Whoa. That was outside. Not here. Strike 1. Caught the very front tippity tip of the plate. Called strike 1. 1-1 the count. As Fuentes gets ready. Wind in the pitch. And that's I think it's a balk. Everybody should move. Well, they're not moving runners. She didn't pitch. So my softball rules are rusty, but those guys calling know better than I do. So is that right? Are they right, or should they move? The refs are going to the umpires are going to talk about it. I've been in basketball too long, call them refs. So she didn't pitch. She went through her windup. She come off the mound and held on to the ball. And so I'm sure I'll get some folks out there that know texting me. And it wasn't the umpires talking. It was the Carlsbad umpire. So the runners stay put, and we'll see what she says when she raises her fingers to the umpire behind the plate. If that was a ball or if it's just a no pitch. It was, oops, let's do it over again. 2-1. It was called a ball, but not a balk. And now Maddie will call timeout and step out. Then step back in. We'll do it again. 2-1 the count. Runners at first and second. And the pitch. Swung on. Hit to right field. The right fielder's going to come on quick. It's going on the single bloop out to right shallow field. So the base is loaded now with 1 out. And to the plate, number 18, Elizabeth De La Riva, a catcher here in game number 2. Coach Polito comes in to talk to her, and Maddie's getting a runner running for her, so it'll be courtesy running, number 14. She's the pitcher. She's the pitcher. Maddie Martinez is the pitcher of record. All right. All right, so at the plate is number 10, De La Riva. The pitch, down low, ball 1. So the base is loaded. De La Riva steps back in. 1 out. We're in the top of the second inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Fly ball out to right, and it's going to be out of play on the right side for strike 1 on the foul ball. Sorry. Yeah, I know. I had the wrong lineup somehow too. So you and I had the wrong lineup. Madison Martinez is pitching. Here's the right one right here. That was called a ball. 2-1 now the count. We've got a mix. We're messed up here in the press box. 2-2. Nope, 2-1. Yeah, 2-1. All right, here's the pitch. Swung on. It's a chopper to the left side. They're going to come home with it. Not in time. Safe at home. So the infield single brings the run across. The bases remain loaded. And the Bulldogs now lead 1-0. And so coming to the plate for the Bulldogs will be number 1, Haley Tucker. 1 out, bases remain loaded, 1-0. Oh, and then another courtesy runner. So in for De La Riva is number 9, Lujan. All right, so we're back to play here. Tucker steps in on the left side. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Is at the plate. Number 1, Haley Tucker. Fuentes with the pitch. Called strike 2 on the inside corner. 0-2 now to Haley. On deck is number 2, Kenna Morrison, and in the hole, 13, Zoe Warren back to the top of the order. Bases loaded. Bulldogs trying to break it open here with 1 out in the top of the second. 1 out, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Down and in, ball 1. I said that twice. I must have Tourette's or something. Like Sheldon Cooper. Got to say it a couple times. So 1-2 now the count to Tucker. As she steps back in, 1 out, bases loaded, the pitch, down and in, ball 2. 2-2 now the count. As we're ready to go once again, the pitch, high, ball 3, snap throw, oh no, got the runner off at first base. Coming in to score from third, moving over to second, and they do get her at first base. But, so that's 2 outs, but a run does come across on the throwdown. They got Michaela leaning off over there at first base, but coming in. So, out at first base on the pickoff. And there is out number 3 as the strikeout on Haley, as I was putting everything in. So the Bulldogs do get 2 runs. Let's see here. There was 3 hits, 2 runs, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Bulldogs lead 2-0 as we go into the middle of the second, bottom of the second coming up.
Your savings will blossom with share certificates at Artesia Credit Union. Earn 5.5% APY with a minimum $10,000 deposit, 12-month term. This offer is for new deposits only and is federally insured by NCUA. Help your savings blossom with a 5.5% interest rate at Artesia Credit Union. Membership is open to all residents of New Mexico. To learn more, stop by Artesia Credit Union at 210 North 5th Street in Artesia or visit artesiacu.org.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Bottom of the second getting started here as Maddie Martinez in the circle for the Bulldogs steps into the circle. Now onto the rubber. At the plate is Kalian Fuentes, number 20, the shortstop. Actually, she's pitching. Big cut. Strike one as she took a swing to Roswell. Come up empty. So 0-1 the count to Fuentes. I'll give you the Bulldog defense after this pitch. That ball outside, ball one. Heard some Bulldog fans saying, hey, that was one of those outside strikes. But it wasn't. Ball one, 1-1 the count. I said I'd give you the defense. Warren, Morrison, and Tucker left to right. Rodriguez, Carlo, Jimenez, and Apodaca third to first. De La Riva catching and Martinez pitching. There's a fly ball out to left field. I mean a big, deep, high shot. 1-2 now the count with nobody out here in the bottom of the second, and the Bulldogs lead 2-0. If you're just joining us here on KSVP Radio or KSVPTV.com or Facebook or YouTube, wherever you're watching, and you didn't know it, Bulldogs fell in game one to the Cave Girls 5-4 in a walk-off fashion. Swung on, it's a left field drive coming on hard, can't get there, catches it on one, bounces Morrison, she'll fire it in. It goes past the second baseman, they're going to throw it down, and not in time as the throw moves her over to second base. So the single, nice shot, and then the throw gets by Jimenez at second. Apodaca gets it and throws it back to her, but not in time. So Fuentes moves over. And that'll bring number 15 to the plate. Is that Shay McAvoy?
Gonna bring up number 15, Shay McAvoy.
So McAvoy stepped in and then stepped out. She takes a look around, now steps back in. Runner at first, the tying run at the plate. I mean, at second's where the runner is. The tying run is at the plate. Here's the pitch from Martinez. Swung on, hit well, but out of play left for a foul ball, strike one. So Martinez gets a ball from the home plate umpire and is ready to go. McAvoy steps in. Martinez on the rubber. Wind in the pitch. 0-1 the count. Swinging a foul tip. Strike two. So 0-2 the count now with nobody out here. Runner at second base after moving over on the errant throw after getting a single. Here's the pitch. Swing and a pop fly back at me. And it gets over our head because I didn't hear a big clang. So the count remains 0-2. McAvoy steps back in. Umpire went and got a couple of softballs. So she stepped out, but back in now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul ball to the right side for another foul ball strike. Count remains 0-2. McAvoy steps back in. Martinez about 2 feet behind the rubber looking into the catcher, De La Riva. Now she's got her pitch ready to go, and the windup and the pitch. Outside, ball one. 1-2 now, the count. Martinez again gets her pitch from De La Riva, steps back onto the rubber. And the wind and the pitch. 1-2 the count. Called strike. Oh, nope. Man, just a bit inside. Got some groans out of the crowd on the Artesia side, and the Carlsbad fans liked it. We saw that a while ago. One team likes them, the other don't. Pretty standard in baseball and softball. All right, so here's the 2-2. Swing and a foul tip straight back. She just missed that one. So the count remains 2-2. Pretty good at bat here for McAvoy. She's fouled off 4. Every strike except for that one that wasn't called a strike, every one of them she's fouled off. And I'm just joshing. That was a ball. That's what the official called it. So here it is, 2-2. And missed a little high, I think. Ball 3. So full count now. Runner at second is Fuentes. There are nobody out here in the bottom of the second. The Bulldogs lead 2-0. As Martinez back onto the rubber, ready to go. And here's the full count pitch. Swing. It's a slow roller to third base. She'll pick it up, fired across, and that is out number 1, 5-3. But the runner does move over on the ground out. So 5-3 across, and moving over to third on the throw was Fuentes. So at the plate is, I'm not 100% sure because I didn't hear, and my card was wrong, so I'll look at her number here in just a second. Here's the wind in the pitch. Swung on, fouled off the left side. And it is number 12 at the plate. So Faith Rivera batting from the left side. Oh, 1 the count to Faith. As she steps back in, Maddie Martinez back onto the rubber. Runner at third base. The bottom. Swing and another foul tip off the end of the bat that time. Dribbles over to the dugout, or the live wells as I call them. So the Carlsbad live well. Maddie gets the ball back and Rivera steps back in. All right, so Martinez ready to go. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on, reached out, tapped it over the left side foul fence for a strike. 0-2 the count. They're asking to switch the ball, so, well, the umpire may not want to switch it. She's going to look at it first. She says, nope, we're not switching it. So the ball goes back out to Martinez. Rivera steps back in on the left side. And here is the 0-2 pitch. High for ball 1. 1-2 now the count. Rivera back in on the left side. Maddie gets her signal from De La Riva. And new upcoming with a run at third base. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. And out number 2. Now bring number 9 to the plate. That's Allie Madrid. Allie will step in on the right side. 2 down, runner 60 feet away to cut the lead in half. It's 2-0 Bulldogs here in the bottom of the second. Pitch, foul back, strike 1. They get another ball out to Maddie, and now the umpire's saying, I need some more of those softballs for my softball bag. She gets 2 from the Carlsbad well. Boy, I heard De La Riva, she was telling the defense what we're doing. I like it. From behind the plate. All right, so the 0-1 count. Martinez is ready to go. Here's the wind in the pitch. Fouled straight back. Out of play for foul ball, strike 2. To the count. Madrid steps back in. Martinez looking into De La Riva, gets her pitch. 2 down, here's the pitch. Got her to swing and chase, and that is strikeout. Swinging and out number 3. So Artesia holds them to 1 hit, no runs. There was 1 Bulldog error and 1 runner left on base. We've played 2 full innings. 2-0 Artesia. Top of the third coming up with Kenna Morrison leading off. Zoe Warren on deck. Caden Apodaca in the hole.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center is now open from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 2 to 4 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Located in the historic Ward Morehouse, the Artesia Museum and Art Center offers information on local and area history. The Art Annex next door features rotating exhibits such as local art shows and temporary in-house displays. For event schedule and upcoming social exhibits, visit their website, artesianm.gov/museum, or call 575-748-2390. The Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center, 505 Richardson in downtown Artesia.
H&R Block of Artesia is proud to be a member of the community and a sponsor of Artesia Bulldog Sports. At H&R Block, tax time is all the time. They offer year-round assistance for personal or business needs. From simple tax questions to bookkeeping, payroll services, and more. You can trust the team at H&R Block to be there when you need them most. Stop by 502 West Texas Suite A in Artesia or call 746-3456 to schedule an appointment. H&R Block, proud to support Bulldog Sports. Se habla español.
All right, catcher threw it down. They're going to throw it around the middle and hand it back to the pitcher, and we'll get the third inning going here at Carlsbad's softball field. And we're back to the top of the order for the Lady Bulldogs. Number 2, Kenna Morrison, coming to the plate. She's 0 for 1. Grounded out her first time to the shortstop. So she'll step on the right side to face Kellyanne Fuentes for the second time as she gets ready to go. Here's the pitch. A little bit high, ball 1. On deck is the left fielder, number 13, Zoe Warren, and in the hole, first baseman, number 24, Caden Apodaca. Morrison back in, 1-0 the count, nobody out here in the top of the third. The pitch. Outside, ball 2. So she'll step back in. Here's the wind and the pitch. Down and in. Ball 3, so 3-0 here to start things off in the top of the third for the Lady Bulldogs. Madrid, Villa, and Hernandez left to right for the defense. Aubrey Hernandez is at third. Sanders, Weldon, and McAvoy from short on around to first. Rivera catching and Fuentes pitching. Pitches inside, 4 straight. Puts the first batter of the inning on first base. Kenna Morrison takes the walk. And that'll bring Zoe Warren to the plate. Zoe wearing number 13 on her black jersey. And the pitch. Turns to bunt, pulls it back. Ball 1, snap, throw down, not in time. So Warren with, oh, did he call that a strike? Oh. Strike 1. So 0-1 the count to Zoe. There is a, was it in time? Down all the way to second base, and it was not. So the bunt, single by Zoe. And Morrison with heads up running, she moved all the way to third base. So with nobody out, the Bulldogs have runners on the corners, and at the plate, Caden Apodaca. She's 0 for 1. Drop third strike. She looks at ball 1. As she gets ready to go, steps back in. Fuentes ready to go. She looks at her wristband. 1-0 pitch, nobody out. And the pitch swung on, fouled off, and out of play to the right side. Back behind us. So 1-1 now the count. And the wind and the pitch. Swung on, pop fly out to left center field. Center fielder will come on and make the play. Throw in, not in time. And the runner will hold at first, so the Bulldogs now lead 3-0 on the sacrifice fly out to left center field. Going all the way over there for that was the center fielder. And that'll bring Perseus Aguilar to the plate. She's DHing here in this ball game as she steps in. First pitch called, strike one. So with one out, runner at first base, Perseus steps back in. 0 for 1. She 0-1. She is 0 for 1 in the ballgame. She hit into a line drive her first time through. Swung. She hits that same line drive, except for this time it gets over the head of the third baseman. So a good swing there by Perseus, and that moves the runner over to second base. And to the plate comes Carlo. She is 1 for 1 with the single. Runners at first and second in front of her. And here's the pitch. Swung, foul back for strike one on the foul ball. So they gather it up. Fuentes back onto the rubber. 0-1 the count with one out. Here in the top of the third. Bulldogs have added a run. It's now 3-0. Here's the pitch. Down and in. Ball one. 1-1 now the count to Carlo. On deck is Kinsley Rodriguez. And in the hole, Maddie Martinez. Third baseman and pitcher, respectively. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got her to kind of chase one that was in on her hands, and it was a changeup. And then get caught. What? Oh, got caught stealing. Was Zoe Warren. I'm going to stand back up. I missed that. I couldn't see it from where I'm sitting in here. So she's out at third for out number 2. Swing and a strikeout, and that is out number 3. So the Bulldogs do get a run, but leave some runners, and maybe you say they have some errors there running, but anyways, they get a run off of 2 hits, no errors on the defense, and 1 runner left on base. 3-0 Bulldogs as we head into the bottom of the third.
This is Danny Kirkendall at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We have the best news to share with you this month. It's been a long time coming, and we couldn't be more excited. This month, and this month only, you get 1.9% APR for 72 months on all 2024 Chevy Silverado half-tons and select 2024 GMC Sierra half-tons. 1.9 for 72 months, all at the same time, and it's on the trucks that you want. So hurry in today to Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia and at GuyChevy.com.
Southeast New Mexico College invites you to share your cuisine at the annual Taste of Culture, an exotic experience of foods from Carlsbad's cultural communities. Past years have featured participants from all over the globe, including food from China, Canada, Yemen, Iran, South Korea, and more. Dinner is served Thursday, April 11th at 5 p.m. at Southeast New Mexico College, 1500 University Drive, 9200.
All right, we're back here, and Katrina Ortega, number 1 at the plate. Swing right back at the pitcher, gets through the legs. Carlo gets to it and throws her out. Nice play by Kinsey at shortstop as it got by Maddie at the pitcher mound, but Kinsey comes firing in, fires it over, and that is out. Number 1 here on the ground out, 6-3 to put out. And that'll bring the top of the lineup to the order. Number 17, center fielder Bianca Villa. Step in on the left side. She's 0 for 1. And she'll step in on that left side. first pitch. Strike one. Maddie taking her time. Now back onto the... That is strike two. So quickly down here. All right, so here's the pitch. A little bit high. Ball one. 1-2 now the count. Wind and the 1-2. Swing and a miss. That is strike number 3, swinging, and that is out number 2 here in the bottom of the third inning. And then coming to the plate will be the second baseman, number 11, Paris Weldon. She will step in. She got hit by a pitcher first time through. Here's the pitch, swing and a foul ball to the left side. Strike one. So as it went out to the corner in left field, but it's back into the middle now as Maddie has it in the circle. She'll step up. And the pitch. Swung on, pop fly, middle of the field. And somebody needs to call it off, and they do. Nisel Jimenez calls everybody off, and that is out number 3 on the pop fly on the infield. Caught by our second baseman, Jimenez. So Carlsbad goes down 1-2-3, no hits, no runs, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll be back. Top of the fourth coming up. Artesia leading 3-0, and Kinsley Rodriguez will be leading us off.
Sun Country Homes and Gardens in Artesia carries plants grown in and for our region, including landscape shrubs, trees, perennials, desert plants, annual flowers, and seasonal and holiday flowers. Inside the iconic red barn, you will find beautiful home decor, fertilizer, gardening supplies, and the most knowledgeable and welcoming staff in the area. As former 4-H and FFA members, Nora and Marty are proud supporters of the Eddy County Fair. Sun Country Homes and Gardens, 2707 South 1st Street, Artesia.
The need to grow past our basic capabilities and experience the impossible will forever keep aviation technology evolving. Within the Aviation Maintenance Technology program at ENMU Roswell, students thrive knowing that the faculty and community are supporting their success. ENMU Roswell is dedicated to empowering students through hands-on skills training in a nurturing environment. To learn more, contact us today.
All right, Carlsbad just broke their huddle in the circle, and Kinsley Rodriguez coming to the plate for the Bulldogs. She's 0 for 0. She walked her first time through. Here's the first pitch. Called strike one. Caught that inside corner. Strike one. So we're here in the top of the fourth inning. Bulldogs lead 3-0 over Carlsbad. 0-1 pitch to Kinsley. Wind in the pitch. Swung on. It's a chopper to the shortstop. Catch it on the second hop. Fired across in time. 6-3 routine for the infield. And that is out number 1 here in the top of the fourth inning. Which will bring the pitcher, Maddie Martinez, to the plate. She's 1 for 1 with a single here in the ball game. So she'll step in to face Fuentes for the second time. Here's the wind and the pitch. Called strike one. As Fuentes back in once again. And here comes the 0-1. Swung on, a chopper to the shortstop. Second hop, she picks it up. Throws it across again in time. 6-3, back to back. That's what they look like. Ground out, 6-3 for Carlsbad. And that is out number 2. So that'll bring to the plate number 18, the catcher, Elizabeth De La Riva. She is 1 for 1 with a single. And she will there's a swing and a foul ball. Strike one for De La Riva. On deck is Haley Tucker, and then we're back to the top of the order. Kenna Morrison in the hole. As Fuentes gets her pitch. Here's the wind in the pitch. Swung on, fly ball to right field, and it will be caught. Good job by the right fielder in foul territory. Karis Hernandez chases it down for the long pop fly out in foul territory, and that is it for the Bulldogs in this inning. They go down 1-2-3, no hits, no runs, no errors, and nobody left on base. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Bulldogs lead 3-0 over Carlsbad. Their number 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming to the plate. Hernandez, Sanders, and Fuentes. We'll be back.
Get your tickets now as Red Zone presents A Night with C.J. Stroud, Saturday, April 13th at the Bulldog Pit in Artesia. Previously announced as A Night with Jason Witten, Jason became unavailable, so C.J. Stroud stepped up to take his place. C.J. is the 2024 Offensive Rookie of the Year with the Houston Texans and 2-time Heisman Trophy finalist. Admission is free, but you must have a ticket to enter. Jason Witten printed tickets are still good, and remaining tickets are available at the Artesia Chamber of Commerce. This invitation is courtesy of H.F. Sinclair. Excited about C.J. Stroud coming to Artesia.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
All right, we're back here at the ballpark in Carlsbad. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Artesia leading Carlsbad 3-0, and at the plate, number 4, Aubrey Hernandez. She hit into a fielder's choice her first time through, so she's 0 for 1. The pitch, called strike one on that inside part of the plate. Once again, ready to go is Madison Martinez in the circle. The pitch, a little high, ball one. 1-1 now the count. Again, Maddie walks in from the circle onto the rubber. 1-1 the count. Ball 2, a little high, so 2-1 the count. Madison steps back onto the rubber. 2-1 the count, and nobody out. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled out of play to the back to the left for foul ball strike 2. So 2-2 now the count. On deck is Sanders and then the whole Fuentes. We have Zoe Warren in left and Haley Tucker in right. Kenna Morrison playing in center. Caden Apodaca at first. Kinsley Rodriguez at third. Nisel Jimenez at second. And Mackenzie Carlo at short with Elizabeth De La Riva catching. Maddie Martinez, there's the Bulldog defense. That pitch high and away, ball 3. So a full count here to the first batter in the bottom of the fourth inning for Carlsbad. As Martinez steps back onto the rubber. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on, a little pop fly, a little bloop, dove. The ball falls. Maddie tried to get to it, made a really good effort. Kind of knocked the wind out of her. Ball comes out of her glove. She's going to walk that off, but she fired forward and tried to catch it, and that dive hurt, so she's walking it off. So that goes as a base hit on the infield, little bloop out in front of home plate. They're still talking to Madison out there, make sure she's okay. Coach Polito went out. Good effort by Maddie, just couldn't get to it, and then they couldn't get the ball down to first fast enough. Del Riva came out behind the plate to help throw it down there, but unable to, so the runner is safe at first. Again, we're here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Artesia leading 3-0. Umpire talking to the field umpire, talking to Coach Polito. The home plate umpire talking to the coach for Carlsbad. And now everybody will go back to their spots. Out in the outfield, they had come together and were visiting. In the infield, everybody was in the circle. Runner at first base is Aubrey Hernandez, and at the plate, Hannah Sanders. She's 0 for 1. She struck out swinging the first time. They're going to give Maddie a couple of warm-ups as she dove and kind of stretched her arm or back or something, but she took one pitch, stretched a little bit, and now she's putting on her face gear, so I guess she's ready to go. So Hannah Sanders will step in, right side, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Martinez right back on the back end of the circle, steps forward onto the rubber. And the pitch. Ball inside. Ball 1. Fuentes on deck and McAvoy in the hole for Carlsbad. Runner at first base and nobody out. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on, foul down the left side. 4 foul ball, strike 1. All right, so Maddie gets the ball back as they got it back in from out there. And Sanders steps back in. 1-1 the count. The pitch swung on. It's a little screwball to the shortstop. She'll fire to first and make sure of the out. It was hit slow enough that Hernandez was able to get to second. So on the ground out, 6-3 on the fielder's choice. And ending up at second base was Hernandez, now with 1 out. And Kellyanne Fuentes coming to the plate. She is the pitcher here in game number 2, and she steps in 1 for 1. She had a single out to left field her first time through. And she has a duck on the pond in scoring position at second base. First pitch, ball 1. So Martinez back, ready to go. And the pitch. Called strike 1, caught the inside corner. 1-1 now the count to Fuentes. McAvoy on deck and Rivera in the hole for the Cave Girls. Here's the wide and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Big cut there for Fuentes, and she come up empty. As Martinez steps back in. And the 1-2. Swung. It's a little bloop. It's going to be caught. Good job there. Fading back was Carlo. Kind of snow coned it, but it counts. She got it in on the little looper just onto the green behind the shortstop. And so staying at second base was Hernandez, and that'll bring McAvoy to the plate. She's 0 for 1. She grounded out to the left side her first time through. So 2 down now, runner at second base. Here's the pitch, swung on, hit well out to left field. But going back and making the play is Zoe Warren, and that is out number 3. Carlsbad able to get a base runner, but nobody across. And so as we head into the top of the 5th inning, it's Artesia 3-0. There's 1 hit, no runs, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Top of the 5th coming up with Haley Tucker leading off, Kenna Morrison on deck, and Zoe Warren in the hole.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
Home health care is health care in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at www.jjhc.org.
All right, so leading off here in the top of the 5th inning will be Haley Tucker. She's 0 for 1, struck out swinging her first time through. And she'll step in here to bat for the second time. First pitch, ball 1. On deck for the Bulldogs is the top of the order, Kenna Morrison. And then Zoe Warren in the hole, the number 2 batter in the lineup. Fuentes with the pitch. Down and in, ball 2. So 2-0 now the count. Here's the pitch. Down and in, ball 3. So Tucker looking to draw a walk here, get on with the walk. Base hit will work too. Here's the pitch. And that is ball 4. So 4 straight from Fuentes to Tucker, and she takes the walk. And that'll bring Kenna Morrison to the plate. She is 0 for 1 with a walk. Kenna walked her last time through. Ground out to the shortstop her first time through. She'll step in with the runner at first base. And here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on, pop fly in the infield. The catcher will come out and make the play about 2 feet in front of the plate. And so that is out number 1. And the runner held up, of course, over there at first base. And so Zoe Warren will step in. She's 1 for 2 with a bunt single. And she'll step in. The first pitch. Called strike 1 on that inside half. Zoe gets ready, steps back in. Fuentes, the pitcher, was ready to go. Well, she's waiting for a sign, actually. Now she looks at her wristband and has it. Here's the pitch. Gets by the catcher, running down to second base will be Tucker on the pass ball. Went through the glove. It was high, but looked like she might have got that. So ball 2, or ball 1. 1-1 now the count. And going to the second on the pass ball is Tucker. So the Bulldogs have a runner in scoring position again with 1 out. We're here in the top of the 5th inning. Warren at the plate, 1-1 the count, and the pitch. Called strike 2 on that inside corner. So the count now 1-2 to Warren. On deck is Apodaca, and in the hole Aguilar for the Bulldogs. 1 out, runner at second, and the pitch. Swinging on, pop fly to the right side. Right fielder will come in and make the play. Runner will stay right where they're at. That is out number 2 on the high fly out. Shallow right field. So with 2 outs, Caden Apodaca comes to the plate. She's 0 for 1. And she will step in on the right side. It's actually 0 for 2. No, she's 0 for 1. She had a sacrifice fly for an RBI. Down and in, ball 1. So she'll step back in. Fuentes says run through them again. Here's the wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big cut there for Caden, but come up empty. So the count now 1-1 with 2 down. And once again, Fuentes takes a look at her wrist. 1 the count, 2 down. Runner at second is Tucker. And the pitch. Swing and a miss again. Caden took another big cut, but swung through it. So the count now goes to 1-2 with 2 outs. Pitch, swing, and got her swinging. And that is out number 3. And the Bulldogs leave a runner on base. It's no hits, no runs. There were no errors, and 1 runner left on. Bottom of the 5th coming up with the bottom of the order. 7-8-9 coming to the plate. Rivera, Madrid, Ortega for the Cave Girls.
There really is and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning and Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it possible," is not just a tagline. It's the way they themselves every day. You love in a special way. Look at westworlds.com to learn more. Turpinning and Son, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Artesia General Hospital's family practice providers support the healthcare needs of every member in your family, no matter their age. With locations in Artesia and Carlsbad, our compassionate experts offer a full range of primary services and can help manage chronic conditions, treat illness and injury, and coordinate specialty care. Whether you need a medical provider for your entire family or are getting on track with your annual checkup, we're here for you. Reach out today at artesiageneral.com/family.
I was looking at a couple of things. I saw that there was question 42 going into the bottom of the 7 with the school. Carlsbad real well. It was 5 down, 4 Carlsbad in the first. And a ground ball that went all the way to the fence on the left side. Back and won it and scored all 3. Had the ball shot back. Big swing and a cut for Faith Rivera for strike 1. That walk off. Starting wins 5-4. And now we're in game 2. Bottom of the 5th. Carlsbad at the plate is Faith Rivera with an 0-2 count. She is leading off here in the bottom of the 5th, and the Bulldogs lead 3-0. Here's the pitch. Swung on, left field. Giving chase over there. And trying to get to it was left fielder Zoe Warren, but it will fall foul for just another foul ball strike. And they'll get the ball back in. And Maddie Martinez will start again. Martinez ready to go. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on. That's hit well. Right center field. It's going to fall for a single. Getting over there and cutting it off was center fielder Kenna Morrison, but a single to lead things off here in the inning for Faith Rivera. So she's now aboard at first base, and coming to the plate, batting from the right side, Allie Madrid. She is 0 for 1, struck out swinging her first time. Now we're going to have a courtesy runner for Faith Rivera. It's number 10. Coming in to run will be Dacia Nieto. So she's now courtesy running for Rivera, the catcher. And at the plate, Allie Madrid. Again, she's 0 for 1, struck out swinging her first time through. As Maddie Martinez back onto the rubber and into the pitch. Down and in, ball 1. So 1-0 the count. Nobody out, runner at first base, and the Bulldogs lead 3-0. Martinez with the pitch. Again inside for ball 2. Warren, Morrison, Tucker left to right. Rodriguez, Carlo, Jimenez, and Apodaca third to first. De La Riva behind the plate, and Martinez pitching for the Bulldogs. Here's the 2-0. She called that one a strike. Did she call that a strike? Strike 1. We'll take it. And it hit her in the head. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Pop fly to left side. We'll get out of play. We got room. Making the play over there for out number 1 is Kinsley Rodriguez. Good job. She went right in front of the old live well for Carlsbad and makes the play. Nice job by her. And that's out number 1. Held up over there at first base was Nieto. So to the plate comes Katrina Ortega and the pitch. Bouncer foul down the third baseline for strike 1. Katrina's 0 for 1. She grounded out her first time through. And with 1 out here, she has a runner at first base. We're in the bottom of the 5th at the Carlsbad softball field. Cave Girls and the Bulldogs battling here. Carlsbad won the game 1, 5-4, and now in game 2, Bulldogs lead 3-0. Swung on, popped back over our head here in the press box for strike number 2 on the second foul ball in a row for Katrina Ortega. On deck's the leadoff batter, center fielder number 17, Bianca Villa. And in the hole, the second baseman, number 11, Paris Weldon, top of the order for the Carlsbad Cave Girls. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. She got her swinging. And that is out, number 2. By the way, we're an hour and 15 minutes into the ball game. It was staring me right in the face. I don't know if you remember, if you were watching the first game, I said that. I said, I know somewhere on my screen it tells me how long the game's been going, and I didn't see it till just now. And I'm sure it was, well, I know it was there in game 1, but I see it. We've been playing an hour and 16 minutes here in game 2. Here's the pitch. Inside and plunked her. So that's hit by pitch, and that'll put runners at first and second. And to the plate comes number 11, Paris Weldon. She is the second baseman. And is 0 for 1, hit by pitch and then flew out. Did Weldon here in the game. So she represents the tying run as there's runners on first and second with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And the Bulldogs lead 3-0. Maddie Martinez with her 64th pitch. Called strike 1. Outside corner. Martinez ready to go once again. 0-1 the count, 2 down. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That's going to be foul. Left side for strike 2. So Zoe Warren gathers it up, throws it in. They relay it. And then hand it to Maddie. So 0-2 the count, 2 down. Bottom of the 3rd, bottom of the 5th, 3-0 Bulldogs. And here's the pitch from Martinez. Swung on, fouled off to the right side, out in foul growl territory. Or the moo from the barking guy. So they'll get a ball in and reset. Weldon steps back in right side. Martinez waiting for her pitch. So she now has it. Steps onto the rubber. 0-2 count. 2 down. And the pitch. Did not chase. Ball 1. 1-2 now the count. Again, Madison waiting for her pitch from De La Riva. Has it, steps onto the rubber. And the 1-2 swung on, hit like a rocket left side, and that's just foul. That was a dinger if it had been about 3 foot more to the right. But instead, it's just a long foul ball. Woo, she got a hold of that one. But it went just to the left of the Carlsbad pole out there in left field. Just jerked it wide left. Good hit, just too far left. So the count remains 1-2 with 2 outs. Martinez ready to go now. She's back on the rubber. And the wind and the pitch. Outside and high, ball 2. 2-2 now the count. Villa down at first and Nieto at second for the Cave Girls as they're trying to get some runs across here, down 3-0 in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs. Deuce is Wild up on the scoreboard. 2 strikes, 2 balls, 2 outs. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed, and that is strike 3. So the Bulldogs get out of that inning without giving anything up. Carlsbad gets 1 hit, no runs, no errors, and 2 runners left on base as we head into the top of the 6th. Artesia 3, Carlsbad 0. We'll be back.
Hello folks, Martin here from PRMI in Artesia, your hometown lender. Have you been on the fence lately about purchasing or refinancing a home? I know it's a big decision, and the interest rates are playing a huge part in that. I'm here to let you know I understand your concern and would like to talk to you about your options. There are financing products available that may suit your budget, and I'm the person to talk to. I offer a personal service, fast approval process, and a knowledgeable support staff. So call me at 575-749-62.
RMI NMLS 3094 is an equal housing lender.
The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuables in your vehicle. If you're looking for a rewarding career in law enforcement, the Artesia Police Department is looking for you. The department is currently hiring certified and uncertified officers. Take advantage of a great retirement plan, paid leave, and medical benefits. Apply in person, online, or call 575-746-5000 for more information. The Artesia Police Department is an equal opportunity employer. And please always remember, don't drink and drive.
All right, we're heading in the top of the 6th. The Carlsbad girls have thrown it around and now break the huddle in the circle. Coming up for the Bulldogs will be Perseus Aguilar. She is the DH in this ball game, batting in the 4 hole. 1 for 2 with a single, and she'll step in on the right side to face Fuentes for the 3rd time. And here's the pitch. Called strike 1. So 0-1 the count to Perseus. On deck is Kinsey Carlo, the shortstop, and in the hole, Kinsley Rodriguez, the 3rd baseman. Carlsbad's defense, I'll run around it here in just a minute. Faith Rivera is catching Kellyanne Fuentes. I'll give you the rest of the defense after this pitch. 0-1 the count. A little bit outside, 1-1. So Ali Madrid out in left, Bianca Villa in center, and Karis Hernandez in right. Aubrey Hernandez at 3rd, Hannah Sanders playing short, Paris Weldon at 2nd, and Shay McAvoy at first base. And there's your defense. Here's the 1-1, swung on, fouled. Well, ground ball down the line. It'll be picked up and thrown across. I thought it was going to go foul, but it did not. And so good play there by the 3rd baseman, Aubrey Hernandez. She charged up and fires it over 5-3 on the ground out, which will bring Kinsey Carlo to the plate. Kinsey is 1 for 2 with a single. She struck out swinging her last time up. As she steps in to face Fuentes for the 3rd time. It's a big swing and a miss, strike 1. We have 1 out. We're in the top of the 6th, so 1 and 2/3 innings left to play here, barring a tie. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2 on that inside corner. So 0-2 now to Kinsey Carlo. Still waiting on the pitch as Fuentes did look down and get it. And the pitch. Low and away, ball 1. 1-2 now the count. As Fuentes back onto the rubber, and here's her wind and pitch. Fly ball, and it's going to be caught out there by the center fielder, Villa. Boy, I thought that came off the bat better than that. So did Villa. And it didn't go near as far as I thought it was. That's out. Number 2 on the fly out to left center field. And so to the plate comes Kinsley Rodriguez. She is 0 for 1 with a walk, as she'll step in to face Fuentes on the right side for the third time. The pitch. Ball 1, too far inside. All right, so Fuentes looks at her wristband, gets the pitch, and here it is. Swing, it's a grounder up the middle, and that's a 2-out base hit for the Lady Bulldogs as Rodriguez rounds first base after the single. So that'll bring to the plate Madison Martinez, the pitcher. Going to try to help her own cause here. She's 1 for 2 so far. She singled out the right fielder first time through and then grounded out to the shortstop her second time through. So she's 1 for 2. Has a runner down at first base with 2 down here in the top of the 6th. The wind and the pitch. Couldn't check her swing. Strike 1. Again, Fuentes back onto the rubber, looks into her catcher, Rivera. And the pitch. Down and in, ball 1. 1-1 now, the count to Maddie. Number 18, the catcher, Elizabeth De La Riva, on deck for the Bulldogs. And the right fielder, number 1, Haley Tucker, in the hole. Bulldogs trying to add some secure insurance runs. Pardon me, I had the big swing there for Maddie come up empty, so strike 2. I had the yawn there. All right, so 1-2 now, the count to Martinez with 2 down here in the top of the 6th. And Fuentes ready to go to work. Here's the wind and the pitch. Got her swinging, and that is out number 3. Bulldogs do get 1 hit, but no runs. There were no errors, and was one runner left on base. We're going into the bottom of the 6th inning. Artesia leading 3-1. And the meat of the order, Aubrey Hernandez, Hannah Sanders, and Kayleon Fuentes coming up, 3, 4, 5.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like picking the perfect accent rug or choosing a good night's sleep over an all-night crime show binge. It feels really good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Sandy Stockton is right here in Artesia to help you select the right protection at the right price. Sandy will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Sandy Stockton, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call her when you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, the Bulldogs shoot around, give their high fives, now go back to the positions, and Maddie will walk back into the circle. To the plate comes number 4, Aubrey Hernandez. She is the third baseman, batting in the 3 hole here in game number 2. She's 1 for 2 with a single. Hit into a fielder's choice her first time through. And had that little bloop right in front of the pitcher. That pitch inside, ball 1. That Martinez dove for but couldn't get to. So, 1-0 the count. On deck is Hannah Sanders, and in the hole, Kayleon Fuentes for the Cave Girls. Here's the wind and the pitch. High and away, ball 2 to Aubrey Hernandez. Defense for the Bulldogs playing pretty much straight away, as they have pretty much all game. Shifted a little bit over to the right side as the second baseman, Jimenez. Here's the pitch. Fouled back and into the netting for strike 1. So De La Riva is catching Martinez. Apodaca is at first. Rodriguez is at third. Jimenez at second, and Carlo at shortstop. Warren out in left, Tucker in right, and Morrison up the middle in center field. And there's your Lady Bulldog defense. Martinez steps back onto the rubber. And the pitch. Swung on. It's a ground ball up the middle. Well, it was up on the right side, but Jimenez playing pretty far over to the right. Had no chance at it. So a seeing eye single. Puts the first runner on the base path for Carlsbad here in the inning. With nobody out. And the number 4 here in the lineup, shortstop, number 7, Hannah Sanders, coming to the plate. She's 0 for 2 at the right now. She struck out swinging her first time and grounded out to the shortstop her second time through. Steps in on the right side. Maddie ready to go. And the pitch. Called, I guess, too low. Ball 1. And inside. So 1-0 the count. As Sanders steps back in on the right side. Maddie Martinez ready to go. Runner at first base. And here's the pitch. Swung on. Hit hard. Right at the third base. And she got her. Out number 2 on the double play. Great job over there by Kinsley Rodriguez. It was a rocket. Hot spot. Hot corner. Third base. She catches it. Fires it to first. And we have an old double play. She catches it, third to first, and out over there on the double play. First pitch, grounded right back to Rodriguez again, and she just fires it straight across. And just like that, 1, 2, 3, they go down. They do get a hit. But no runs, no errors, and nobody left on base. We go into the top of the 7th. Artesia 3, Carlsbad 0.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward and Son Insurance Agency.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Walker.
And I'm Andy Singleton, and together we work with kids 5th grade and under here at Faith Baptist Church. And our hope is to have a safe and fun environment where kids feel loved, are taught biblical truths, and are challenged to live out the gospel in their everyday lives.
We just want all kids to be welcome here and to have a safe, fun place where they can learn who Jesus is and what he's done for them. That'll change the course of their whole life.
That's right. And really, we want to love on families in any way that we can. And that's the biggest part and biggest hope that we have for reaching and loving our community here in Artesia.
Top of the 7th, coming to the plate for the Bulldogs, Elizabeth De La Riva, the catcher. She is 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out. So she'll lead things off here in the top of the 7th inning, and the Bulldogs leading 3-0. Here's the wind and the pitch from Fuentes. Ball 1, low and inside. On deck is the right fielder, number 1, Haley Tucker. And actually it looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter coming in, number 14, which is Jenna Whitmire, I think. Swing and a foul ball off to the right side and out of play for a foul ball strike. 1-1 now the count. So Jenna Whitmire on deck, pinch hitting for Haley. On the hole will be the top of the order, Kenna Morrison here in the top of the 7th inning. Final inning barring a tie. Bulldogs lead 3-0. The pitch swung on, fouled down into her foot. So hopefully she's okay. Those always sting. Bradley said it hurt him, the cameraman. He can't hear me. All right, so foul ball strike. It's now 1-2 to De La Riva. Fuentes with the wind and the pitch. Swung on, foul back, staying alive is Elizabeth. So they'll look for more softballs. Will the umpire behind the plate starts walking over to the live well on the Carlsbad side. I don't guess she's got any out there. There's one. One comes in. And two. So she'll toss it back to Fuentes, one of them. Put the other one in her softball bag on her hip. And we'll get going again. De La Riva with a 1-2 count. Steps back in on the right side. Kellyanne Fuentes, the pitcher. Her catcher, Faith Rivera. And here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on, foul ball. Out of play over to the right side. For just another foul ball strike. So that's the fourth foul ball that De La Riva has fought off in this at bat. So 1-2 the count remains. She once again ready to go. Here's the wind and the pitch from Fuentes. Ooh, down and in. Ball 2. 2-2 now the count. She kind of hopped out of the way of that pitch. It's just human nature. You don't want to get hit by a ball. You think, well, just take it and go down to first. But, man, you don't want to. And I don't blame her. 2-2 the count. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on, hard ground ball. Goes off of the third baseman. She's going to get it there, not in time. Kind of got ate up by it. But probably an error because it hit right into her glove. So safe at first is De La Riva, and that'll bring number 14 to the plate, Jenna Whitmire. So pinch hitting here is Jenna. And they're looking at the ball and going to switch it with the pitcher. So coming in to bat again, Jenna Whitmire. Good, the umpire come and told us and everything. I've been in a lot of games where they don't even turn around and tell nothing. We just got to make sure we see it. But the umpire did that time. So Jenna will come to the plate to pinch hit her first at bat here in game number 2. Steps in to face Fuentes for the first time. Here's the wind and the pitch. Called. Strike one on the outside corner. So 0-1 now to Jenna. Nobody out. We're in the top of the 7th. De La Riva down at first base. I don't think she got courtesy run for, did she? She might have. Yeah, she did. Number 9 came in. Swing and a miss. Big cut there for Jenna. Come up empty. So De La Riva, while that was going on, I missed the courtesy runner. And it is Michaela Lujan in to run. So she's down at first base for the catcher De La Riva. 0-2 to Jenna. Here's the pitch. Down and in. Good job there by the catcher Rivera. She scooted to her left and fielded that low pitch. Kept the runner where they're at. Ball 1 to Whitmire. 1-2 now the count. It's her pitch. Kellyanne Fuentes. Setting up outside is the catcher Rivera. And she got her swinging on the outside. Looked like maybe a rise ball. And that is out number 1 on the strikeout swinging. And that'll bring us to the top of the order. Kenna Morrison coming to the plate. Kenna is 0 for 2 with a walk as she steps in. Just trying to add some runs here. They've had base runners almost every inning. Leading 3-0 are the Bulldogs. Here's the first pitch. Swung on. It's a slow roller. Shortstop's going to have to hurry. And no, and it gets by the first baseman. So the runners will move around. And so both runners end up. I'm going to call that an infield hit. And then an error on the moving them over. That was a tough play for the shortstop. A slow roller up toward the to the third base side. Shortstop came up and fired, then the throw was errant, which allowed the runners to move over. So now runners in scoring position, 2 of them for the Bulldogs, and Zoe Warren at the plate. She's the number 2 batter in the lineup. 1 for 3 here in this ball game. Here's the pitch. Big cut and a swing and a miss. Strike 1 on Zoe. On deck is Caden Apodaca in the hole for Sayas Aguilar for Artesia. 1 out, but runners at second and third for the Bulldogs. As Fuentes goes back to work. And the pitch. Called strike 2. So quickly down is Zoe. 0-2 the count. Base hit will score at least 1, possibly 2 for Warren as she steps back in on the right side. 0-2 count. 1 out and the pitch. Held off on it. Good eye there by Zoe. She started to think about it and then she checked her swing early. Ball 1. That's a good pitch. Boy, you get that up in their eyes and it looks so good. But Warren able to hold off. So the count now 1-2. Fuentes with the wind in the pitch. Swung on, fouled back a play. So the count remains 1-2 to Zoe Warren. Down at second is Morrison, and at third, Lujan, who came into courtesy run for De La Riva. We have 1 out in the top of the 7th. Bulldogs lead 3-0. With a chance to get some more added on here if they can get these 2 in. Kelion Fuentes with the wind and the 1-2. Called strike 3, caught that inside corner. So strikeout looking is out number 2, and that'll bring Caden Apodaca to the plate. Caden over 2 in the ball game, and she'll step in on the right side. Had a sac fly and an RBI, did Apodaca. 2 down, runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That's going to be caught by the second baseman. 4 out number 3, so they get out of there with that little blue fly out into the green behind the second baseman. She goes and gets it, and the Bulldogs unable to generate any runs there. They got 1 hit, no runs. There were 2 errors, and there was 2 left on base. So we go into the bottom of the 7th inning, 3-0 Bulldogs.
Hey, this is Jennifer from Trustmark Roofing. Every storm chaser's worst nightmare. You know storm chasers, those out-of-town roofers that descend on neighborhoods after big storms. They come in, do a crummy job, then poof, they're gone forever. Well, a few years ago, our area had a hailstorm, and right on cue, storm chasers showed up. I was driving home from work one evening and saw one talking to an elderly lady on her porch. I said, "Not today, buddy." I did a U-turn, pulled in the driveway, and walked right up to them. I warned the woman who they were talking to, and I chased away the storm chaser. The woman's daughter called me later and said a storm chaser ripped them off a few years ago. She thanked me for stopping this one and chose Trustmark for her roof. Trustmark Roofing. Every storm chaser's nightmare. Every homeowner's champion. Call today for your 20% off coupon for our spring and roof gutter maintenance service. 575-755-ROOF. Or visit TrustmarkRoofPros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Bottom of the 7th, and at the plate for Carlsbad, number 15, Shay McAvoy. She's 0 for 2. Maddie Martinez has thrown 77 total pitches. She's coming with a pitch right now. Called strike 1 on the inside corner. Carlsbad was down 4-2 in this position just a game ago. Ended up winning 5-4. Now 3-0 down to the Bulldogs. So their final 3 outs get at least 3 runs to keep the game going. Here's the pitch. Little bloop. Goes back to the shortstop. Kenzie Carlo catches it, and that is out. Number 1 on the infield pop fly. That'll bring to the plate number 12, Faith Rivera. She's 1 for 2 with a single strikeout swing. Steps in on the left side. Martinez back onto the rubber. And here's the wind in the pitch. Swung on. That's a little bloop out to center field. Oh, and going to get it. is Kinsey Carlo. Nice play. She went and stretched out and made the play on the first pitch to the batter. And now 2 down here as the Bulldogs looking to get the split with the Cave Girls. As our Carlsbad got game 1 5-4. And now with 2 outs, the Bulldogs lead 3-0 and nobody on base. And the number 8 hitter in the lineup, Allie Madrid, steps up. She's been playing left field. She's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. And Maddie Martinez ready to go. And the pitch. Swung on, ground ball down the left field line, foul for strike number 1. So Madrid steps back in, 0-1 the count with 2 outs. Martinez waiting on the pitch. She gets it and steps onto the rubber. And the pitch. Swung on, hit foul ball down the left side. She ripped that one, but it was foul for strike number 2. So Madrid way out in front. 0-2 the count with 2 outs. Bulldogs looking to split tonight. Right now, if they can get one more swing and a miss, they'll get the split. They lead 3-0. Here's the wind and the pitch. Ball 1, and boy, the Bulldog fans wanted it. Outside. 1-2 now the count. Kind of got the crowd wound up. All right, so outside. So 1-2 the count with 2 down. Madrid back in, and the pitch again outside. Ball 2. 2-2 now the count. So Martinez walks around for a moment, steps back to the back of the circle, now back up on the rubber. 2-2 the count, 2 outs. Wind and the pitch. Swung and fouled off to the right side. 4 foul ball strike. The count remains 2-2. So again, after they get the ball gathered up, Maddie took a little stroll. Now she's back in the circle. Madrid back in the box. And here's the 2-2 payoff, or the pitch. Swung on, pop fly, left side. Coming on and making the grab out in left field, Zoe Warren with the diving play, and that will end the ball game as Artesia wins 3-0, and they get the split with the Cave Girls, who came back and won at the bottom of the 7th in game 1, 5-4. Here in this ball game, the Bulldogs win 3-0 for Carlsbad. They didn't get any runs off of 4 hits. They had 2 errors, and they left 5 on base for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. They got 2 in the second, 1 in the third, and that came off of 7 hits. There was 1 error on the Bulldogs, and they left 6 stranded. Getting the win, Maddie Martinez taking the loss, Kayleon Fuentes, and the Artesia Bulldogs and the Carlsbad Cave Girls split. 5-4 goes to Carlsbad in game 1, 3-0 Bulldogs in game number 2. And we're going to wrap it up here. Thanks for help back. And actually, we're traveling, but Gene can do anything from anywhere. So thanks for Gene for getting some things and helping us. And, of course, my cameraman, Bradley Ross. This is Joey Hollis saying I hope you have a great rest of your night and week. And we'll see you out at the ballpark. Girls on Thursday at home at the MAC, and the boys at home on Thursday at Brainerd Park as they get their tournaments underway.
This is Danny Kirkendall at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. We have the best news